of my employees called to say something's happened at the farm. Can you call right away? It was early in the morning. It was probably, I don't know, maybe 6:45 in the morning. So I call, and one of Ali'i's neighbors answers the phone, and he says something horrible has happened. Ali'i has died. And just the sound of those words, it just is so stinging and biting. You know, you just go into a numbness, like this kind of shock, and you try to think, is this real or am I dreaming? What is it? And then, of course, everything to follow after that is very, very real. But that one line of Ali'i is dead. And I remember getting that call about 8:42 a.m. in the morning, that quick. From his diving partner, who said, "Oh, Lani, I have some really bad news for you. We went diving and there was a diving accident this morning and Michael died." So to hear that again, those words, and Ali'i died, my business partner. Michael died, my life partner. I mean, in such a short period of time, it was beyond devastation.
I remember the day that she died. People that are terminally ill, they have this burst of energy right at the end, right before they die. And some people just get up and they walk around, and people think they're miraculously healed. But it's kind of like the last part of a fireworks display where everything's kind of just blowing off. And I remember that her body was shaking, so I knew that she was getting close. And her sister came in, and we were changing her bedding. And then I just looked at her and I said, "Are you okay?" And she looked at me and she said, "Yeah, I'm okay." And then her eyes closed, and I could see them just flickering, and I knew that was just it. And then she took a breath, and then that was it. And then she was gone. And if you ever have experienced that, where you're just there when somebody's takes their last breath, and it's a horrific feeling, because they're never going to talk to you again. That where we are today, my sister and I, is that we both had significant losses, but we both see three really super important things. Is that you might get hit hard by grief, but it's not the only time. And we all experience really multiple grief through our lives. But when you hit that bottom, that it's a tremendous opportunity for personal growth. And so our whole thing is like, let's start from the bottom and let's reinvent ourselves so that we can go on and still have a happy and rewarding life. And then you can't do that just by yourself.
How that sounds and looks to me is, all of a sudden when I have a thought about me and my life partner Michael, maybe we went to a certain place, or we were riding his motorcycle, I no longer feel victimized by not having that again. And I don't say, I'll never do that, I'll never be able to ride with him again, we'll never be able to see this together. Now it's more of a loving memory that I'm so lucky to have had that with him. And that takes time to move through the grieving process, to actually move from victim to beneficiary of these beautiful, wonderful memories. But it is possible, and I've experienced it myself.